welcome to your new moon reading. The moon is in Pisces with the sun right now. So let's see what this next cycle has in store for you. Alright, so we have solar plexus chakra. Work with rutilated quartz. Confidence. No one will believe in you if you do not believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader. Let's see. Heart chakra, rose quartz. Self-love. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. Alright, so those are the themes. Confidence and self-love for this month, for this cycle, this new cycle in Pisces that we're starting today. So let's see what the Pleiades would like to share. For this new moon in Pisces. See, the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? And don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Anything else? That's it. All right. So yeah, know that everything is happening for you. Whatever situation in your life, it's always for your highest good, for you to grow and learn from the situation you're in. Even if those situations are uncomfortable or painful, know that they are happening for your highest good, always, always. So just take a step back from that situation and ask yourself, what am I learning from this situation? How can I grow from this situation? And see what the lesson there is, the lesson and the blessing is in that situation. The priestess, yes. How are you being asked to step up and lead? Like, how can you be more confident in how you're showing up? What can you do in order to show up more as your highest self? Like you've come here to lead and to show the way of this new earth that we are creating. So how can you show up from those lessons that you are learning? How can you show up and share those lessons with your tribe? What do you need to embody in order to show up and lead your tribe through this? And don't shy away from this. Let yourself be seen. Don't dim your light. Don't play small. You've come here for purpose, for mission, and you need to be seen. You need to shine your light in order for your tribe to find you and to see you. So don't play small, and don't dim your light for anybody, because we need you, and your tribe will be able to find you easier when you're shining your light as bright as you can. So learn from these lessons and like embody them and step into those lessons and show up with confidence. Take care of yourself and love yourself so you don't need to shy away anymore. Like, be confident in who you are, in the priestess that you are. It's important for you to take action and to step forwards as your brightest version. So no more playing small. Let go of that. All right, we have fire. Solaris Sublime. Look at that. Dragon energy. Look at all these eyes. Wow. Okay, let's see what else. All right. Third eye chakra, pineal perspective. Heart chakra, unfurling back to love. Always coming back to the love, always coming back into the heart. And water, oh wow, interesting, the overflow. With this Pisces full moon, this is all water energy, so yes. So we have fire and water, and the third eye and the heart. All right, so yes, taking action, following through on your desires, on your passions, and showing up and letting that fire move through you. And sharing, yeah, sharing new perspectives, and quite possibly working with the dragons, working with that dragon energy. They're here to support and guide us. The dragons are connected with the angels, so it's the angelic frequency. So if you're not feeling called to the dragons and you prefer angels or unicorns, then work with those. It's all the same frequency. But yeah, use the fire that you have inside you to follow through, to show up as your highest self, and to just take action on stepping up into your highest self, and letting yourself be seen. Follow through on those passion projects that you have been wanting to do for a while, and maybe look at them through a different perspective. Like take a step back and look at it from the bird's eye view and see the bigger picture of what you're creating, what you're wanting to put out into the world, and how it's affecting the world altogether. Like how are you creating this new earth, with your actions, with your thoughts, and with your words. And yeah, connect more with your third eye. Like consciously in meditation, just focus inward on your third eye and see what you're receiving. See if you see any images or any colors, feel any sensations, and just start paying attention to your third eye more as you are developing more of your gifts coming through for you to see from a different perspective. And yes, seeing from the heart too, and not being in the mind but coming into the heart and peeling back the layers and the walls, like letting down the walls that we have built up around our hearts, and just fully being open to receiving all that is happening for us, all that is happening, all that is coming into our life for our highest good. And just know that there's freedom within that openness of the heart chakra, and just loving ourselves more. And truly, truly just, yeah, coming from this heart-centered space. And whenever you find yourself moving away from the heart, just get yourself back into the heart, whatever it takes for you to come back into the heart. May it be baby animals or a loved one, anything that just like brings you right back into the heart. Like if you feel yourself like moving away from the heart, just come on back. And like being in the heart will shift the way you see things too, from love and oneness. So yes, working on self-love and loving everyone that you come in contact with. And yeah, look at this beautiful image. The overflow, the water energy. Yes, know that you are abundant in all aspects of your life. And specifically energy. Like energy is just flowing through us constantly. And it's there for us to use. So let it not go to waste, and use the energy that you have to create the magic that you came here to create and share with your tribe. And quite possibly drinking more water and staying hydrated is really important as well, as we're going through upgrades and all that. And just in general, just staying hydrated is super important. So make sure you're drinking plenty of water, and maybe even going into a body of water, like a lake, a river, the ocean, or just taking a nice bath. And if you don't have that option, then make yourself have a nice shower and make it like a little ritual with that. But just being in and around water, to really like tap into these intuitive guidance that is there for us. And yeah, and also like with the self-love here, to just really nurture yourself and make sure your cup is full before you give. So take care of yourself, nurture yourself, and then once you are all filled up and overflowing, give from that overflow. Because you're no use to anybody if you're not fully full. So, yes. All right. Let's see what the Sirians would like to share for this new moon. See what we have here. The 9 of Chalices, 6 of Chalices, 4 of Chalices, 7 of Flames, 10 of Crystals, 9 of Orbs, the Shadow, and the 10 of Orbs. All right. So again, lots of water, some air, some earth, and some fire. So you got all the elements. So yeah, on an emotional level, things are looking very bright. You're content with where you are in your emotional body, and yeah, being full and giving from that overflow, and making sure that you have taken care of your emotional body, and yeah, being connected with your inner child, and letting yourself be playful and silly and just have fun for the sake of having fun. So important as well. And don't let yourself get into this tumultuous water, where you're just like questioning everything and you can't see straight and you're just overwhelmed by all the feelings. Like, know that this is there for you. This clarity of how you're feeling and what emotions are coming up for you and how to move through those. So whenever you find yourself coming up to this this unsure point of feeling overwhelmed by your feelings and emotions that are coming up for you, know that you have this point to come back to, and to just breathe through it, feel through it, and yeah, connect with your star family. They're here to help and guide us. So ask them for help and guidance as you're moving through these more difficult times. And with the Seven of Flames, like, you've come here to be a leader and to share your unique perspective with the world, and you're doing a great job with that. But just don't let yourself get into your head. Stay in your heart, and get out of this way of thinking that you're better than the people that you're leading, because you're not. You're just a few steps ahead of them at most. And so nobody is better or worse than anybody. We're all equally the same. We're all a piece of a puzzle that is very important for the whole picture that we're creating. So always make sure to come back into your heart and to lead from this heart-centered space, to not let yourself get run off by your crowd and you have to defend yourself. So yeah, make sure that you're staying in your heart. And also make sure that you're not getting obsessed with like the material things. It's nice to have things and to know that you can manifest physical things into your world. But what good are those things if you have to be afraid that somebody might take them from you, and just constantly looking over your shoulder for fear that somebody's gonna come and like take something from you that you have manifested. Like, that's not the point of the physical world and being able to manifest things. Like, as fun as it is to manifest, like, be okay with letting go of those things as well. Like, leave things being in what's the word, in circulation, you know, like, give as much as you take, and don't let yourself be overwhelmed by your thoughts. Like, become aware and become the observer of your thoughts, so they're not weighing you down. Like this goddess right here is like totally like crushed on the floor, on the ground, and just overwhelmed by her thoughts and her negative thinking patterns. So allow yourself to sit with your shadows, and look at them and shine light onto them, and acknowledge them for getting you as far as they have, and also knowing that you don't need them anymore, and that you're able to create new positive patterns of thinking and being. So yeah, observe your old patterns that are not like helping you move forward. Like, yeah, look at your shadows that are here to help you, to move you forward, to help you heal and pull back the layers, so you can really truly come into your heart center and stay there and be open with the world. Yeah, like, you're coming to an end with this cycle of thinking, and what once was like overwhelming for you is not going to be anymore. So know that you're able to repattern yourself and create new ways of thinking and being for yourself, to step up and show up with confidence and be more loving to yourself, and create a better like self-care routine for you that is supporting you with those thoughts that might come up and are not supporting your highest self, with those habits of like hoarding all the things and wanting to keep them for yourself. And that could be material things, but that could also be knowledge. Like, don't let, like, yeah, we're here to share with each other. Light is information and the darkness withholds information. So don't let yourself be pulled into the darkness by withholding wisdom that you've come here to share with your soul tribe. It's very important. And it doesn't, like, yeah, like sharing your journey, sharing what you're doing here and what has helped you, and sharing those things with your soul tribe to like help each other grow and evolve and step into the highest version of who we are. So moving forward with confidence and more self-love for this next cycle, and really, yeah, really tapping into the heart chakra and letting all those things that have broken our heart open, like let that, like leave that heart staying open and just learn from those lessons and stay in your heart as you're moving forward into becoming the confident leader that you came here to be. And just keep shining your light brightly. It's needed so much right now and always. As long as you're in your heart and you have gratitude for where you are and what you have and who's in your life, like, you're doing pretty good. So yes, I'm sending you infinite divine blessings of love and light for this next cycle. Moving forwards, set your intentions, write out what you are wanting to let go of, like sit with your shadows and see how you can leave patterns that are not serving you behind for this new cycle. And yeah, I'm wishing you all the best, and leave me a comment and let me know what you're leaving behind for this coming cycle, as you're moving forwards on your journey. Okay, I love you. Aloha.